Joe, it's another point on the tally, but I sense a feeling of disappointment and frustration perhaps today.
Yeah, but not through the way we played. I felt we controlled a game of football, had the majority of territory, possession, chances. We got down the sides of them a lot. I think it was pretty evident the way the first 15 minutes worked out what type of game they'd come for, and a mixture of a few naughty tackles and some very poor refereeing made it a very bitty game. But to be fair to the boys, credit to them, they then turned it around in the final phases of the half, and it's a shame half time come when it did. But we're getting there, and I think if you said to anybody on Monday morning that you take 4 points from 6 and you get 2 clean sheets, you'd be really pleased with that. But beyond that as well, I think probably a month ago we lose that. We don't go keep the clean sheet, and we don't push for the winner either. So there's definitely signs to be optimistic, and then it's just about going into the next game and trying to keep it rolling.
Did you just want a little bit more attacking wise in that final third, or was that probably down to the way your opponent set up?
I don't know about like wanting more attacking wise. I think it's just that little bit of quality in the final pass. We got in some really, really good areas, and then either overhit the last pass or a cross not going where it should do in terms of once we'd got down the side, not hitting the right area. And it's stuff we work on quite often, so the boys know it. I was really pleased with the majority of what we did. I think at times we can move it quicker, but again, there's a lot of pressure. The boys, we all feel the pressure. We want to win games of football, and the longer it goes on, you've always got it in the back of your mind of if you can't win, don't lose. But I like the fact that we always had the intent to try and win it, and we obviously went on the front foot. That's how we are, and that's how we want to play. And just today we couldn't quite unlock the door.
And 2 clean sheets must please you, because the Achilles heel during all your time here, really, you've often been undone by soft goals, but you've not looked like that against Brackley or Peterborough, or indeed Darlington and Chester before that.
No, well, we've said if we stay in games, we've always got a chance of winning them with the quality we've got, and we've become a bit more resolute in our defending. But not only that, like if you actually go in today's game, Cameron's made a hell of a save, probably midway through the second half, albeit was a shanked pass that ended up there. He's kept us in it, but beyond that, I can't really remember him having too much, if anything, to do. After we went in front against Brackley, I can't remember him making a proper save, and that's credit to how we're defending. But the boys are sticking at it, and there's a little bit of belief within the group now. But beyond that as well, you could feel it in the dressing room after. There was disappointment that we hadn't won the game, and I think that says a lot for how far we've come as well. And we go into every game wanting to win it. We go into every game believing we can win it, and that'll be no different with the trip on Tuesday.
4 out of 5 now away from home. It's time to dig an away win out, isn't it? Because you're going to need a couple at least, probably over these next few games. But it's you did a lot right at Chester. Just got undone by that sucker punch in stoppage time. So presumably more of the same.
Yeah, but we've got to stay in games. We've got to stay in games, and if we stay in games, we'll always have a chance of winning them. Like I said earlier, we don't look past what's coming next. Obviously, Chorley have had a fantastic season. They play good football. They've got some really, really talented players, and they're on a little bit of a run at the moment, and they're where they are on merit. So we've got to go up there, be tough to beat, but beyond that, make sure we give ourselves a good chance of winning the game as well. And we've got some really good weapons. We've got some good players. Yesterday, we couldn't find that little bit of quality like we did Tuesday night, but we go into every game believing we can go and get something.